The Mike and Tony Show is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up with y'all? Y'all know what it is. It's the boy Terrell Anthony, and you're rocking with the Mike and Tony Show. Tune in.
Yes, tune in. Tune in. Like we're broadcasters. We are live on Twitch.
Yes.
What's up, Caleb? The one. I was joking earlier when there was two people on there, just laughing how ironic it is. It's like different platforms are different, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You got to put some time and effort into Twitch, and it's just not my thing. I was never a gamer guy. I'm older.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. But it is episode 276, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yes. It is a Saturday morning podcast. We had some crazy weather this week.
Dude.
Almost.
Yeah, for you as well. I was up in Crested Butte.
This
week,
right,
for my conference. And,
what days were you up there?
Tuesday through Friday, so yesterday. Okay. So that's why we're having Saturday morning podcast, because I was driving 4.5 hours back yesterday afternoon. Yeah. But no, yeah, it was crazy because I got up there on Tuesday, and that's when the snow started happening down here. Complete opposite. I'm going up to the mountains. No snow.
Really?
I left Colorado. It was raining and everything like that. And then I not left Colorado. I left the Denver metro area.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom! Like all I hear is people like saying, "Oh my God, all the snow that we're getting!" And like schools are canceling and stuff like that. I don't know. Did yours cancel?
Yes, bro.
What for?
They canceled so early.
Yeah.
Because I will say what the forecast said at the time. It made sense because they were like, it's supposed to snow from now. It was not supposed to even start snowing until midnight.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to rain before that, but it started snowing at like 4 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
And it was coming down hella sleety and gross. It's supposed to be super cold all night, snow all the way into the next day, and then a freeze warning the next day. So I think they just played it extra safe. They called it. It was literally, it's so crazy. It was our first snow day of the school year.
That's wild.
We have 2 weeks left, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with the weather, dude?
That's wild.
That is wild.
And so,
right?
like, okay, so if they cancel school,
yeah,
is that it? Like, they can't be like, just kidding, school's open.
No, they can't. I don't know what it is.
Dang.
It's in the policy, or maybe it's just the way that they run. But that's why we are, dude. From my point of view, I know it looked different all around town. Obviously, it looked very different for you.
Yeah,
I was sitting in the living room, just looking out into the backyard through the sliding glass doors, and right when they called it, I was like, whoa, they just called it. It was sleeting like fucking crazy outside, sticking all over the grass, barely starting to maybe stick a little on sidewalks and stuff. Not really, though. And then the moment they sent that text, shit just, whoa, it died down. It became just like this little flurry. And then it never came back.
That's hilarious.
It never came back. And then so the whole next day, the roads were totally drivable. Everything was totally fine.
Yeah.
We always have low attendance from kids when the weather's cold like that, though.
Yeah.
Regardless. But still, I was just laughing. I was like, who's ever just job description that falls under, I don't want that fucking job.
Yeah.
It's impossible. And they get the worst luck.
Because then you get people that are also mad at you too, though. This should have been a snow day.
Yes.
And it's
not. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, no matter what they do. And then it's easy for everybody to armchair weather predict in a review mirror, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, dude.
No,
but it feels like the last like 10 consecutive calls from DPS have been fucked up. One way or the other, both ways. Where they're like, we're just going to call it, the roads are fine. They don't call it, and then people are like, people could have died.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, like I said, it's hilarious because I went up to I went to the mountains, Crested Butte. It's like what 9,000 feet above sea level over there.
Snap, and it wasn't even snowing.
It wasn't snowing up there at the time. But then what was funny though, like it wasn't snowing the whole time when I got up there.
Yeah,
and then like I went to sleep and I woke up the next morning and it was like boom, snow. I was like, oh, what the hell?
Oh, weird.
So it did snow up there, but not like.
And the reason we're laughing so much for any listeners, because a lot of our listeners are not from Denver or from Colorado, but they had predicted it was going to be some crazy, insane
winter storm warning we got.
Yeah. It was and a freeze warning. It was 2 warnings together, and just didn't amount to nothing, bro.
But like friggin' when I came home though, I did notice my aspen tree did break though.
Yeah.
The leaves.
I know.
There's leaves and the fucking snow and the sleet weigh it down and just fucking break shit, dude.
I went out with an iron rake.
Yeah.
Was, shaking things up and trying to get them to drop it. It's so crazy because it won't even look like that much is on there. You're like, oh, there's some on there. It looks kind of heavy. You knock the snow off and it wink. It just springs back into its position.
It's heavy, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Especially those leaves, and it's just late snow pisses me off.
Yeah, and trees are living things, and I think they've over years evolved with changing seasons and stuff. And so this time of year, with the heat that's been going on and the drought that's been going on, they weren't ready for that. And all of a sudden, they just get like super heavy snow, just weighing them down and snapping limbs.
No, like I said, I hate late snow because it just damages the tree. You remember that one year where I had that freaking 60-foot maple in front of my house, and we had that late May snow like 4 or 5 years ago, right? And then snapped my tree right in half, dude. So I had a weird looking maple tree in front of my house because it was, like I said, it was 60 foot, and then it snapped in the middle. Yeah, it just looked like a bonsai tree because it's all like wide and short.
Yeah, no, and it kills the like budding things because they're starting to come out. It's spring, and it's like flowers are starting to bud. Because I remember that was a long time ago, but I remember it was probably 7 or 8 years ago when we got something like that where a crazy freeze hit and just zapped everything as it was coming out. Because it got tricked. There was like some winter and stuff, and then it got sort of warm, and then it was like, oh, springtime, and then all of a sudden, kaboom, like right as everything was opening. And I remember so many plants that would have flowered ended up not flowering that year. Killed a lot of annuals and shit. It was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weather is, it's real weird here. I don't like it, dude. You know my story. I grew up in Fresno, so I grew up with a drought my whole damn life. It was always water restriction. It was always hot as shit. There was we couldn't go, couldn't be out playing in the hose and shit as much because it cost money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I hated it, and I came here. I was like, Colorado rocks. And now here I am. Like, I brought this shit with me? Like, what? It's like the slow roast.
But years later.
That's what I mean. It was like a slow, gradual process. Okay, so I thought maybe we could start with some of the wildest real news stories this week. You know me.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling the couple of people that were on Twitch before the show started. It's like, that's one of my favorite things. I love the show because it gives me a reason to keep learning about what the fuck's going on in the world and all the crazy shit out there. But obviously it's shit I'm into. Hot pink rainforest bug transforms into green right before scientists' eyes. So this bug that they had studied before, what's it called? Where's the name of the actual insect? Aroda festae.
Okay.
It's a neon hot pink insect. And they previously thought that it had a genetic mutation that was basically like a death wish because it was out in the jungle and it was pink and everything was green, right? But then I can't remember how they did it, but they eventually discovered that what was going on was that they were actually mimicking early buds, like what we were just talking about, like early buds of this specific plant that's like all over the place. And so they could be sitting on a green plant, but they're going to get overlooked because it looks like all the other tiny little.
Yeah.
I just thought that was neat. But they also can transform. So researchers at the Smithsonian Tropical Research Institute in Panama were researching for leaf mimicking catids. That's like grasshoppers and shit like that. At midnight when they stumbled upon something startling, a neon hot pink insect glowing under a research station light. They are considered a rare genetic fluke, blah, 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 assumed to be visible to predators, blah, blah. That's what I was saying. That's what they really thought before. And it's because I guess about a third of rainforest plants go through delayed greening so that their stuff changes colors late. And so it just blended right the fuck in. I thought that was neat. I got a picture of it too. I should pull it up here. They were kind of crazy. You think about all the different walks of life, Pierce.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being one of these things, bro? I don't know if you can see the screen
from
there. Yeah, shit's wild, dude.
Isn't it like a cicada?
Yeah. Same family, same whatever,
Dude.
Yeah.
And it just changed right before their eyes.
Yeah, pretty crazy. I love science. There was one. What was the one about coffee? You know me, I love coffee shit whenever I come across it. Here we go. Coffee literally rewires your gut. And here's what I really loved. And decaf does it too. So a new May 2026 study found that coffee doesn't just wake you up. It actively reshapes the bacteria in your gut in ways linked to be in a better mood and to lower stress. The wild part, decaf coffee has the same effect. Just crazy. So this means your morning cup is essentially sending signals to your microbiome that ripple up to your brain through the gut-brain axis. There's so much about our body and our digestion that we are just starting to get to we've just found like the tip of the iceberg. Like the second brain in your stomach, right? And how so many of our decisions are literally driven by bacteria in our stomach.
Yeah, that's wild.
That shit is wild. That's really crazy to me. And that's why I thought that was dope, that coffee actually, anything that's good for your, me, I'm a probiotic guy. You are too. Don't you take probiotics or no?
Well, I take these little Yakults.
Oh, yeah. Anything. So they have yogurts. There's anything like kimchi. There's all kinds of different ways that you can get.
I just started drinking those poppy sodas.
Oh,
those are the probiotics.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Like you get it at like Natural Grocers. Mm-hmm. Last week, like before the conference, we were getting ready and ordered pizzas and stuff like that. And they were like, "We don't have drinks. Go get drinks though." And I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll stop before I come over, to your place."
Yeah.
And there's only a Natural Grocers, right? No, or Sprouts. Natural Grocers. There's only a Natural Grocers right next to it.
Pretty limited.
And so I went in there. I was like, "Oh, there's no Coke, no Pepsi." Oh, okay. Yeah. So I went to the section where the drinks were, and it was all the natural sodas, right? And so I got that. And there's one in there, very surprising.
Okay.
It's called Banana Cream.
Whoa, that is surprising.
Soda, right?
Is it good? Did you try it?
Oh, dude, it tasted like it tasted like banana cream pudding.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, just like
yum, bro.
So, but yeah, then they also have Dr. Browning, which is their Dr. Pepper. And so, I mean, it's just obviously not as fizzy and everything like that.
But they have probiotics.
Yeah, they're all probiotics. And again, I don't fuck around with probiotic drinks anymore after my vegan thing.
Yeah, wasn't it a protein that you had?
Yeah.
That had probiotics in it?
Yeah, well, because the thing was, when I went vegan for a whole month, I did the whole Game Changers diet thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, since I'm a big dude and I need to keep my protein intake, I just will supplement with protein drinks like crazy.
Yeah.
So I got that Orgain vegan protein powder.
Yeah.
And so I was drinking, and like I said, the first 2 days I was again not even lying. Like 10 times a day I was shitting. My ass is raw. Like it's just I'm like, God dang, dude, why I was like, being vegan is rough. I was like, this is dumb, man. And so I remember because I was taking 4 or 5 shakes a day to supplement the protein. And and so the next day I'm just sitting there reading the how you do with cereal when you were a kid, right? Reading all the stuff that's on the labels and everything. Then I look at the front and it was probiotic. I was like, oh my God. No fucking wonder, dude.
I was like, he thought it was just a straight protein powder.
I was like, geez, I'm just cleaning myself out all the time, every day.
And I knew immediately when you said that, I was like, oh, I've seen those. We got one time, but we just separate the probiotics and the protein. But that is fucking hilarious, dude. You were like, being vegan sucks ass, dude. I'm gonna blow my ass out. This is crazy. Turns out you were ODing on probiotics. Just overrun with healthy bacteria. Jesus. Too much of a good thing.
Yeah, dude.
Could be bad.
Yeah. So now I get weary whenever I drink those probiotic drinks, like the poppy ones. I drank it. I was like, dang, this guy would like another one. No, not going to do that. Not doing that.
You're always going to be like that now.
Not taking that one.
That is too funny. Yeah, I love that you always do stuff like that. You typically do shit like that in January of years. You'll just try out something. Because you've done, what else have you, did you ever do carnivore?
No.
No, okay. No. So you did the Game Changers, I know.
I did the vegan, and a long time ago before I met you, I was pescatarian.
I know about this, yes.
Yeah, and so for years, not just
fish only.
Yeah, fish only.
Does that include seafood and stuff shellfish and that kind of thing?
Yep. And so for years and years, I was pescatarian only. But yeah, and then so I've done that. I've done. I tried the keto. That's when I was at Ramcat. Remember?
Right.
And I got upset because I was getting that keto flu.
Yeah.
And you're just God, this sucks, dude. You're like, why do people do this?
I had a mental block when I tried to do keto because honestly, it was working great.
Yeah.
but I couldn't get it out of my head. I don't know if it's the old school brainwashing or what, but the way I was eating, dude, was ridiculous. The hardest thing to get for me in keto was fiber. Like trying to make sure you get fiber.
Yeah.
Because you're eating so much protein and fat. Yeah. Like a lot of fat, dude.
Just clog you up.
Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. Just it brings everything to a halt, dude.
Yeah. It's the opposite of probiotic.
Yeah. No, that's interesting. I've done so many different diets. When we were young, like when we first met, I must have gone through fucking 6 or 7 different diets.
Yeah.
Or different things, trying to lose weight or trying to do things. And it's so ironic as I've gotten older. I look back at those pictures and I'm like, what was I tripping on, bro? Because I was doing all right. I was healthy. I was good. I was always trying to like do some.
Yeah.
Because I think doing diets over and over, I don't think I know. Doing diets over and over fucks with your head and it fucks with your relationship with food, right?
Yep.
Because food's a complicated thing. It's so easy for, gym bros and these people, that old school mentality where you just eat, rice and chicken breasts and fucking broccoli every day and you have it in the right proportions and food is not for joy, it's for fuel only. That kind of mentality. I don't know. I think it really neglects an aspect of what it means to be a human being because food is such a huge part of our lives and enjoyment and taste plays a role in that and all that.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean go crazy or whatever, but I think a healthy relationship, because there's so many people that I know he comes up all the time, but Bruce Leroy, I always think about his relationship with food, right? He was never, there'd be times where, there's sweet stuff or whatever. And I think I remember this with you too. And we'd just be like, no, I can't do it right now. I'm on my deal. It's about fucking 2 weeks in. I'm trying to, lose this weight and I'm making this thing happen or whatever. And, somebody have something sweet and you turn it down. And I remember he never did. He'd always have a little.
Yeah.
A little.
And then, like you said, he's very strict and very, conscious of what he eats because there's other things, he'd be like, nah, I don't want to eat that. It's, too fatty.
Right. If it's just too much.
Yeah.
But I also noticed with him was something that I always think is a big part of eating is like your mood and your headspace and where you are that day and why you're choosing to eat the thing. Like,
but you know what Bruce Leroy's weakness is?
What?
Fucking pastries, bro.
Pastries, yeah.
Dude, that dude loves
I feel like that's mine too. She's
dude,
like that
he
too.
He loves some pastries.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously the donut thing. He loves donuts.
Yeah.
He likes cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all that stuff. If there was like stuff around then Bruce Leroy,
he would have a little.
Goes crazy on that.
Or,
but,
yeah.
He might
go crazy, yeah.
But he's still like fit and everything and,
sure.
and all that stuff. Actually, funny story.
He's going to outlive us all, by the
Bruce Leroy, I did a job survey interview for him, whatever, for DPD.
Really?
Yeah, he wants to be in CSI eventually.
Whoa!
Because of his medical background now.
How fucking cool is that, dude?
Yeah.
That would be a sick job.
Yeah. So they called me during the conference, actually, and I was like, oh shit, I got to take this call. It was like during our keynote, because, he warned me ahead of time that he put me down.
You're going to see some crazy shit, bro.
So, yeah.
You're going to see some crazy shit being it's a crime scene investigator.
Yeah.
CSI.
Yeah. Well, eventually, like you said, you have to work your way through. So
I'm sure. Oh, it's like
anything.
And
then,
that's the top of the heap right there. You're trying to get to. Well, good for him. That's cool. If anybody's wondering who Bruce Leroy is, just go to our TikTok page. It's the top video, 3.5 million views, and it's just locked in on his face for a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's cool. I love hearing stuff like that. The homies.
Yeah.
We go back. I'm glad now that I'm old enough that I have homies in Colorado, like way back homies. We've known each other a long time now.
Yep.
But I remember when I first came out here, that was hard. That was a hard thing, like not having that around.
Yeah.
Whereas in California.
I always like your description of when we first met. And you said you look like a sad little puppy.
Oh, at the party?
Yeah.
At the Christmas party? Yeah, I was. And I was forcing myself, because I was young then. It was like, why am I not? I should be out like fucking getting to know these people or something. And it just went. But then I was like, didn't know who to talk to or like what to do. Like, oh, shit, I really don't know anybody. Hey, what's up? How's it going? What do you do? Just walk up and I'm no Mike Pierce. You know what I mean? But then that's why this worked, because I met you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you are that guy. Yeah, if you were by yourself, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah.
You'd have been locked in with 100 friends in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have that ability.
Yeah. Well, that's what we had. So this conference that we went to, it was my presidency. And so, it's technically my conference, right? And so afterwards we have the presidential reception. So we have a dinner, we have the awards gala, And then we have, after that, it's like, okay, you can come up to my presidential suite. And, we'll have drinks and I'll have food and everything up there, to come out and chill and just hang out and network, just let loose, have a good time.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, like it was a lot of people, dude, showed up. I think it was like the most so far. And we were all just chilling out in my room because I had the presidential suite. $1.
Yeah.
My suite was bigger than most apartments.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You walk in, I had a foyer when you walk in. And then like you walk into the living room. Giant ass living room, big ass fireplace.
A foyer is crazy.
Yeah, a big ass fireplace, right? Oh, and when you walk into the foyer, there was a bathroom to the right,
okay,
and then to the left. It's like, what's this door? Open the door. It's a laundry room. My freaking hotel room had a laundry room, bro,
with a washer and dryer.
Yeah, washer and dryer, dude.
Holy shit, bro!
And so, anyways, you walk in, and then it's the living room. Right, and then like seats everywhere, and they had a little dining room.
What hotel is this?
Elevations.
Okay.
Spawn Resort up in Crested Butte, and then I had 2 balconies, $1, that overlooked the mountain. Just 2 mountains. It was gorgeous, and then I had a full kitchen, and then to the left, I had a full ass king suite with the whole bathroom, a full bathroom, and then to the right, I had another king suite with the full on bathroom. But that one was like the upgraded bathroom, like the walk-in shower, all etc.
Did you also have 2 hot tubs in the back?
In my room, no.
Oh, okay. I was trying to determine.
One had a jacuzzi tub. That was the other room.
Okay, you'll have to tell me then if maybe I'm just tripping. If any of this is looks like it. I was looking.
So the hot tub was down low. That's in the rec area, right there.
Oh, that's in the rec area.
I overlooked the hot tub too, so I can see down in the pool in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that look like it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's
it.
my
room, bro.
Damn, bro. You can't really see a lot from there,
that's
but
one half of the living room.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And it looks like here's like the kitchen.
Yep.
Area. Nice big table and shit. Man, they don't
refrigerator.
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
Dude, no.
With the presidential suites.
No, dude. And so
that shit's a lot more expensive.
Yeah. But it's since it's the conference, it's a free upgrade for me, but
yeah, that's
dude,
sick.
So many people up there. But the funny thing is like I told people, I was like, it's my presidential reception. I'm responsible for food and drink and stuff like that. And so it was like, don't bring anything. I have enough stuff. I have enough stuff upstairs in the room. That whole refrigerator was full of beer. It's full of
wow,
like those high noons and all that. It's like so different varieties, right? And what happened still people brought beer and liquor and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, you guys, this is a lot of booze here.
Damn.
And at the end of the night, like I had to take the next morning, I had to take booze back home. And so I'm just gonna have like a bazillion barbecues this summer.
To get through all of it.
Friggin' alcohol. Someone brought in a whole gigantic war jug of Jameson. Ugh.
Whoa!
I don't like Jameson.
Yeah, no thanks.
And it was like this $1, just like the big one, the biggest one you can get, and it wasn't even opened.
Damn!
I was like, that's why you guys. Nobody wants to drink.
Nobody's going to drink that, let alone that much of it. I don't know. I'm trying to get an answer out of Mai. She's texting me right now. She said she doesn't know how Teslas works, but is there any chance that you left your car on?
On?
Yeah. I don't know why she would think that. I'm waiting to see if she says something. I didn't really know that. Is that a thing with Teslas?
No, that's fine.
She's probably tripping. I don't know.
Well, it's like it has overheat protection and stuff like that. Too. So it's like it'll turn on and make sure it doesn't overheat.
Oh, that might be what's going on because it's warm out there.
No, that's fine. There's
Sunshine.
nothing wrong with it. It's locked. It's
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Huh. We don't know over here in non-Tesla world. Yeah.
By the way, I got my Tesla before Elon went crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's the disclaimer everybody's got now. You see all kinds of wacky things people driving around here where it's like
I see people put I've seen Teslas with the Toyota.
Yeah, I see that too. Yeah, there's a couple of those out here. There's literally stickers that say exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I got this before. They're, you know what they are? Yours is fine, but what's the big blocky one?
The Cybertruck.
Cybertruck. That thing's fucking ugly, bro.
Okay, at first, I really liked it. I was like on board with like Joe Rogan. It was like to me, it was something that was different.
Yeah,
I
liked it. It was different.
I am a different person. I like different things. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. And I liked it because it was different. But then like you start like seeing the capabilities of it, and then seeing like the craftsmanship of it.
Yeah.
Like it's like panels on it. You can just like peel off.
Oh yeah, I've seen these videos. There's what's that guy, the Whistle Diesel, or I can't remember. I'm fucking his name up. He's like a really big YouTuber guy. Okay. But he does all kinds of stuff, and there's a video of him basically just tearing one of those apart and showing how easy it is just to
with
rip
his
stuff
hands,
off.
Right?
Yeah, he's like pulling it off the outside.
Yep, I think I've seen.
He might not be the only one who made a video like that too. I don't know.
So,
Whistling Diesel, I think is the that's who it is. But yeah, no, it's interesting. But your car's fine. I like the sedans. But when you look at that Cybertruck, you're like, what? I mean. Yeah, I get you're being different, but you went too far. Like, why don't you take a basic idea of like how models look? Because people will react better to that. Take something that's already really successful and then make your own fucking creative tweaks to it.
Yeah.
And,
well, I think that's the thing, right? But like I said, it appeals to people that are different. They want to be different.
Who's that Japanese guy? He's like a car artist, basically. Like he has these big crews and he does like films it all and stuff. And he like remodels cars, like high end cars. Okay. Literally with a saw. Like he just walks up and starts cutting and stuff. Let's see here.
Well, frick, I saw an SS 72, like a Chevelle, but it was all like electrified.
Oh wow. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And so it was
So that dude I'm talking about is Akira Nakai. He's like you should look him up. You would probably enjoy that shit. Huh. He's fun to watch. Okay. Like, but it's wild, dude. He does it. I don't remember. I think when he's working, the only things he asks for is his favorite brand of cigarettes and is it whiskey or beer? I think his favorite beer, like a supply of beer. And like he goes to a car and he'll literally just sit there smoking and drinking beer, staring at it for like sometimes hours. It's like walking around it, like he's just thinking, like he's a true artist, like someone who paints or someone who makes, things out of makes sculptures or whatever. But he'll sit there and he has a large crew and stuff. And then all of a sudden when he's ready, boom, he just picks up, goes right to the saw and starts cutting off pieces of the body and just like changes the fucking car. So he does like custom, body designs on, and I mean he's badass. The cars are fucking sick, and he does it on really high end cars, which is a crazy thing when you see like this crazy car that costs so much money. The value is insane, and some guy literally. I don't know if he gets paid. I think he gets paid. I'm sure he does. I just don't know how it works or whatever. If it's like I didn't look up like does he do this for individual people? Or because his level is so high, he can only do so many, and it's like a big event every time he does one.
Yeah, it looks like he does a lot of Porsches. Is his thing? He likes to do Porsches.
Fuck yeah,
that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
I never thought about stuff like that. Because you just take the models for. I mean, and I know that's a thing. I've just never been a big car guy. That's never has been my thing.
That's cool. Yeah, street racer aesthetic.
Yeah, you might enjoy watching some of it. It's pretty. It's fun to watch him work. Yeah,
that's cool.
But it is a trip how he just sits there with a cigarette, just staring at the car, like getting a vision for what he's going to do. It's all improv,
That is dope. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I have to check that out.
Yeah, okay, so his birthday's the same as mine, October 19th. He was born in 70 though, so he's just a little older than us.
Yeah,
a bit older than us, I guess. Yeah,
dope.
Yeah, shit's crazy. Where was it at?
News.
Yeah, I forgot all about this. Dude, so this is crazy to me because I'm a big anthropology guy and I love I studied it at one point. It was going to be my major. I love studying human history and the evolution of humans. And so they now know why Neanderthals vanished. Have you seen this? Because it's always been debated, like what exactly happened? Did we overtake them? Did we absorb them? Like what the fuck happened? So for decades, scientists blamed climate change or being out-competed by Homo sapiens. But a new study published in April 2026 suggests the real answer is far stranger. They had weaker social networks. So Homo sapiens, they've determined, are way better. We're way better. We had a better chat, right?
Yeah.
Like we fucking could communicate with other groups of humans in other areas really well, and we could network across things. Kind of like how modern humans are, you know what I mean? Like coordinating wars and having allies and shit like that. But we were doing that, I think, at an early phase, and Neanderthals were not so good at that. And so as such, we just outmaneuvered, and makes me wonder if they were all hella peaceful.
Yeah,
it's like that we're the modern, because remember the whole
bonobo and
exactly bonobo chimps and regular chimps, troglodytes, and
we were the bonobos.
They were the bonobos. The bonobos are like the really peaceful ones that like make love to fucking resolve everything. And then the regular ones is probably more like us. They're closely, I would guess, based on that, because it sounds like we might have just wiped out Neanderthals because we worked together and coordinated and took over.
Yeah.
Better than they did. That's fascinating. That's a crazy thing for anybody in anthropology. Like, we never knew that for like a really long time.
Huh.
It's been debated. Now they actually do know, which I think is fucking awesome. There was a volcano that erupted. Let's see here. Okay. A retired chicken farmer found a 240 million year old monster in his garden wall. In the 1990s, a retired chicken farmer in New South Wales, Australia, was sourcing sandstone slabs from a local quarry for a garden retaining wall. He ended up donating it because it had an imprint, 240 million year old giant amphibian called an Aeronerpeton supinatus. The good thing is no one can correct you on Latin, because people act like they know what it sounds like. Nobody fucking knows what it sounds like. It's dead, bro.
Yep.
But it's the supine sand creeper. So it was like a what did they say it was like? It was like a
frog or something?
No, like a salamander.
Oh, okay.
Like a salamander, but way more strong and muscular. It had like tusk fangs in the front.
Jeez.
Yeah, so a little different, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Huh.
An amphibian having fangs.
Yeah.
Right?
That is wild.
And it's one of those things too where it's like faint outlines of the creature's skin. That kind of shit is really rare. I have another one on a different tab I was going to look at later, but they also found they have like the first preserved fossil that shows vascularity of a Tyrannosaurus.
Oh,
like they could see like the fucking little.
How cut his face was.
Yeah. That's another thing with dinosaurs. It's a big misconception is how they remodel them.
Yeah.
They fucking never put fat on them.
Colors, stuff like that.
Yeah. There's that, right? They don't know what color they were. They don't know the skin. They always made them like look like lizards, but truly they probably looked more like birds and had feather-ish. Is most likely. We really don't know. But that's the other thing is when they would reconstruct them, they would just forget the fucking fat. They just wouldn't put fat. Like, why?
Lean, bro.
Why?
You're walking around 3% all the time.
3% all the time. Yeah, it's really wild.
Because you look at like alligators and crocodiles, like there's some big ones out there.
Oh,
those
yeah,
aren't pure muscle. Those got some chunk on them.
Yeah, anything. All like it's jacked as fuck. Or
I don't think so. I mean, iguanas look pretty jacked all the time.
Isn't it hippos? I think it's hippos, bro. You should look that up.
Yeah,
hippos. Oh God, Lord, just spilled coffee everywhere. Hippos are fucking jacked, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I thought they were fat.
No.
Everyone thinks they're fat. No, they're not fat at all.
No.
They're jacked.
And they run and swim fast as fuck.
Dude, have you ever seen like the peel-aways where they take the skin off?
Yeah.
And
no, I haven't.
You should look. Dude, they are fucking bodybuilders. It's crazy. Low fat percentage, giant muscle mass.
Fucking vegetarians.
Ain't that true? Like gorillas, right?
Yeah.
Gorillas are the same way. It's fucking crazy to me, dude.
Yeah, but
that was shocking.
The thing that always that boggles my mind is like how fucking fast the swimmers they are, right? And they got these like chunky legs and feet, dollar.
I know.
Like,
how are they so fast?
Like not webbed or anything, right?
No.
They're not like a duck and shit, dude.
No.
Yeah, fucking fast as fuck, boy.
They are.
You've seen those videos where they're like, alongside boats.
Oh,
like chasing people in boats. You're like, God,
fucking keeping up. I know. Anything out in the ocean too. You see like whales and shit. They're just trailing boats going. I don't even know how the fastest boats are going. But
what always boggles my mind, and it's always like terrifying to me, is how powerful they are because they have to, they can project themselves out of water, dollar.
I know.
Out of water, bro.
Yeah.
You're so fast, you can just jump out of fucking water.
You ever tried to do that?
No, yeah.
you get up to like maybe a little below your clavicle.
Dude, it's dumb.
Yeah. They'll completely leave the water.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Like, like great whites and stuff, that's because that's how they attack is like, right? It's from the up.
Yeah.
and just whoosh, you can see them when they have those fake like seal things in the water, and then like
oh dude,
out of the air, and they're just like whoosh, whoosh,
can you imagine? Because like think of it's like
and those things are heavy as fuck too.
I know,
and they're getting that high up.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like getting hit by a diesel truck. This got an open mouth with jagged ass fucking fangs. Like, you are toast immediately, dude. That's if you think about it, that's like kind of what it's like.
Yeah.
Fuck sharks, bro.
Yeah.
And they've been around so long, unchanged.
Yeah. Like the shark attacks that like the people that are in like the shallow waters and stuff like that. Like yeah, you can survive that. Like I believe you can, obviously people have survived those, right? Yeah. But if you're like that person in the ocean is just fucking swimming like you look like a fucking seal or some shit, and that great white is full speed coming up, I don't think you're surviving that at all, bro.
No, dude.
Not at all.
No, and the great whites they'll come in a little bit like for the deep surfers that are way out, they could get hit. There was a guy who in Humboldt because I used to bodyboard, which is supposed to be the worst.
Yeah.
Because we wore fins. Yep, so you have fins like on your feet. You got like this round shape. You look like a chubby little snack, bro. But I remember there was a guy that was on the news when I was actively surfing regularly out there, and he had his arm ripped off by a bull shark. Fucking, they had everything where we surfed. Great whites.
Isn't that wild though? Just one bite, gone.
Yeah, and he obviously didn't want to fucking kill you because he would have.
One bite, bro, just gone. Just sweep.
Yeah, dude. Well, and that's what happens is because so many sharks, they're not trying to eat you, but you look like prey. And so they do it. They take one bite and then walk away, but that one bite is often, most of the time, fatal. That one bite, they're big ass they are killing machines in the water.
Yeah. And
no offense to humans, but water's not our thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we can float, but compared to every other animal, like our that's why it's so funny we have Olympic swimming. We are the most inadequate species. If they opened it up to other species, we wouldn't even make the Olympics.
Yeah. Well, a lot of things, right? Even if we're running
against
other animals,
our physical bodies. Yeah, you're right. Running is a big one. You know what we actually are probably the best in all of nature at? What would you guess?
Shooting guns.
Yeah, that's I'm sure.
I'd like to see a lion take me out with a gun.
But like, what athletic endeavor do you think humans are? We scientifically know we are the best in history.
The best in history?
Most likely. Maybe there's some obscure species we don't know about.
What?
Long-term hunting. Like we could run, we jog or walk and just never stop pursuing animals. Like we will catch them eventually. That's how they think ancient humans survived as predators, was because we could, like, something could keep running and running, but we just don't give up. We're not fast, but we can run for fucking long periods of time, which makes sense, right? Because if a human trains, you can run miles. People run marathons and shit.
Big marathons.
That's the one thing that no other animal really does like we do. Wolves do, but they're pretty fucking fast. They get to shit pretty quick. We will it'd be days. We're just tracking and tracking and tracking and tracking. The animal's like, fuck, every time I think I get away, they're still there. This creepy ass species. It's like a bunch of them running around on two legs. Like all these fucking tools and shit. You would never see it coming. You wouldn't look back at human remains back then and think like, oh, this was a fucking destroyer. It was like a major predator. But if you go back far enough, we're prey too, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
that's why we're so terrified of shit. Monsters were real for us.
Yeah.
My favorite one is remember the short-faced bear?
Yeah. I mean, monsters are still real for us too. Like polar bears, fuck that, dude.
Oh, I know.
Justin Freeman was on here talking about.
Oh God,
polar bears up there in the Diomede.
Yeah,
island.
I still get chills, bro. With that one thing he said, he was like, "If you see their nose, it's too late.
It's too late. Yeah, if you see the black of their nose, it's too late.
It's too fucking late.
Like,
you're
goddamn
toast, son.
I mean, I can probably see a good distance of the black nose.
Bears are so scary. I saw a video yesterday of it was like these truckers were out working, and the guy was like working on the back of his truck, and this grizzly just came running up, fucking full sprint, and the guy jumped up onto the roof, and the bear like kind of halfway jumped up onto the back. This is a diesel truck, onto the back of his diesel truck, and was like looking up at him, like debating for a second, like, man, I'm just gonna fucking grab this guy, and he was like, nah, and then like jumped down and ran at this other truck, and then took off. You're just like, fuck, dude. Good on that dude too. He got up on that roof quick. He was like, "Oh shit!"
See, and I think polar bears don't give a fuck. If that was a polar bear,
yeah, this bear looked more like confused or was like, I don't have time for this right now. Like, well, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah,
Diesel trucks and
I
shit.
think polar bears just because like the lack of food, and they're like, this is my own. I'm gonna get this now. If I don't get this now, I'm never gonna get it. So I think polar bears don't give a fuck, dude.
I think you're right, and I think they're more dangerous than ever because they're starving.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, and they're going into places that are abnormal for them to be in. You know, like cities and stuff like that. Now coming down.
Yeah, I'm looking that up.
And like how Justin was saying too, like their skulls are a little different. So like when you shoot them, like
ricochets off.
Yeah,
because it's all narrow. Like when you look, if you look face on them, it's this like narrow, almost cone shape. Yeah. So I can ricochet off their eyebrows. You have to hit them in the heart. Shoot them in the heart. That's not a risk you want to take. See, that's the thing with bears too, is they're so fast. Like if you have a firearm, you're gonna have to disarm it. First of all, when they're far still, try a fucking shoot at the sky. You know what I mean? See if it scares them off. I should not be giving any advice on this, by the way. I'm not a firearm owner. Let's be clear. I should just stop right there.
Or a survival.
I could teach you about bear spray if you want. How to use it properly and when you're going to get fucked. Because you can get fucked from bear spray if the wind's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
If the bear's on the wrong side of you.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't going to do shit, dude. And they move. They cover so much.
Make it so much angrier. Oh, my God.
And get yourself in the process. Now you're fucking pepper sprayed and getting mauled by a bear.
Oh God. Okay, so what would be worse? A bear attack or a shark attack? Let's say a polar bear.
I would say what would be worse?
Yeah.
I would say a polar bear.
Yeah, dude.
Because in the water, I feel like the shark, we're not water things, so it's not gonna take you out the water. It might initially hit you out of the water, but you're going under the water, so you're probably gonna drown pretty fast.
And I feel like the water also would make you bleed. Obviously, like again, don't do this. When people commit suicide, they commit suicide in bathtubs. Because like the water, just bleeds out faster. So you're gonna probably bleed out a lot faster in the water. Oof. Plus, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna.
Yeah, it'd probably be over quick, and I think if not, drowning would be a real thing that would probably happen pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I think the bear is just you're gonna be alive.
Oh, dude, and
you down.
God help you if he's a medium hungry bear.
Oh, good.
He's like, I'm kind of hungry. I just ate, but I'll take a snack. Right, that's when you're fucked because then he's toying with you. Yeah. Doesn't care that they don't kill you because they don't have to. No. They're like, you're not getting away from me. I don't have to worry about nothing. I'll take a nap over here. I'll find your ass. Like, you cannot get away from a bear.
And even like, not just their mouth, but those claws.
Yeah.
They do work.
Oh, God. Yeah, just tear you open, too.
Oh, my God.
Dude, what was that guy? There was the bear guy, but there's another one.
The grizzly guy.
Yeah, the grizzly guy who died that way. There was another couple that was both eaten by a bear. And the whole thing, the video was rolling the whole time, so it didn't show any of it, but you heard it. Yeah. Have you heard that?
I thought that was the grizzly man. I thought that was him.
I don't know if there was another one that I heard, because there was a girl with him. Did she get eaten too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe that is.
I think it's
maybe that is
that.
That
was the last moments of their lives that you can just hear. Ugh.
God rest his soul. I don't want to say nothing bad, but it's like, why do we think that nature's not what it really is?
Yeah.
It's not. I love camping. I love being out in nature, but make no mistake, your life is at risk every time you go.
Yeah.
Every time you go out, because I'm going to do some solo camping this year, so I've been really prepping myself and make sure all my safety procedures. You know what's good now is that I have Wi-Fi up there. Not Wi-Fi. I have Signal up there for my phone. I take a mobile Wi-Fi up with me every time. No, but
Starlink with you.
When I first started camping in the Rocky Mountains, there was no signal. So, which I loved. You know, you get away from everything. But if something were to happen, it's pretty dangerous because there's no way to call anybody or anything. Whereas now, the last several times I've been, I can everywhere I've been. I'm sure there are places that are remote, but yeah, I don't know where we were going with that. Bears and. Like because the bear guy, like people just think Disney, you know, all that kind of shit. Yeah. It's like we just think we make nature into something it's not. And let's be honest, of all the people living in the world, how many are urban, right? Most of them.
Yeah.
And then of those urban people, how many people are regularly going out into nature? Almost none of them, right? So we don't really know. But if you go out in nature, especially if you're somebody who's adventurous, you've been to Africa, you go on safaris, get sea lions, you understand what nature is. I do think it's beautiful. I love nature.
Yeah.
But I don't get it twisted, bro.
Yeah.
They're not cute and cuddly. A bear will eat you in a heartbeat. Not even think about it.
Yeah.
He's going to go get his next meal. Like, you're just a fucking teeny little link in the chain of life, my brother. And bears are bad, like we were saying, because cats will suffocate your ass. They'll knock you out. They get a hold of your neck.
Oh yeah,
right.
Well, and they go for the back of the neck to kill.
So you don't really because they don't want to keep chasing you down.
No,
because
they only hold a majority of like big cats. Like again in our here in the mountains of Colorado, the mountain lions. They say like if you're ever attacked by a mountain lion, you have to fight and fight and fight because they only have so much energy. For that one fight, for that one meal. Yeah,
that's true.
So if you are fighting, then it's like, oh fuck this.
Yeah. I still remember we talked about that one dude. It was like an adolescent one.
Yeah.
It was like an adolescent one. When we first talked about it on the podcast, we didn't know it was an adolescent though.
Yeah.
We thought this dude overtook you're not going to
a regular ass.
There's no human. I don't care what bodybuilder you go and find. There's nobody that's going to be able to outpower a full-grown, healthy adult mountain lion. Yeah. No, dude.
No, because if you fuck around with a regular ass cat that's just wiry,
it can
kill
you.
Like
cats are a nightmare,
right? Dude, you're just like, oh my fucking god, when you're trying to control it and it's just going wild. Yeah, that thing is like.
Yep.
Now imagine that thing like 200% bigger, like flailing around this fucking giant ass claws. Teeth the size of
What's scary about cats is how they have their weapons, right? They have claws and teeth, and strong ass jaws, a lot of them, because that's how they fucking
snap
kill things. But it's their reflexes; they're so fast.
Yeah,
watching those, I go down rabbit holes all the time watching videos of them and snakes.
Oh yeah.
Snakes are fast as fuck. They literally make their living out of being a quick striker. That's what snakes do.
I've seen videos where like you see the snake and the cat's just sitting there like looking at the snake like, what are you doing? And you see the snake like, whoosh, and all of a sudden you see the cat like jump back and like
pop pop,
like still like as the cat is jumping back and still going like whap and like hitting its head. You're like, goddamn! Like,
it's like they're moving in a different time.
Yeah,
it's really wild. I love the slow mo ones. They're so funny, dude. Because snakes are fast as fuck. But cats make them look ridiculous.
Look so slow, bro. Yeah.
And that's a big part of what makes cats dangerous. They move so fast and swiftly.
Well, like same with mongoose, right? Mm. They freaking target cobras, dude.
Yeah.
And I think they're also like the venom doesn't affect them as much either with mongoose.
Yes.
Something in their body and their chemistry like that. But still it's like like you see like a mongoose taking out a cobra and like the cobra's like,
I know.
And the mongoose like getting it by their neck too. Like it always tries to go for the head and the neck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why snakes are scary in general. And I feel like they're like spiders. Like it does something to us,
Oh yeah.
You see it and it's just instinctive. There's a reason we think of the devil as, in snake form in the Bible and shit like that. There's something really terrifying. And then if it's a big one too.
Well,
it is fun.
Well, what do we say when we're as humans, the only natural fears that we have are loud noises? Is that what it was?
Oh, that's right. I remember this. Yeah.
Loud noises and falling.
Yeah, so spiders and all that shit's learned.
Are learned. And there's another video I watched. I think I need to show you this one where it's like they have babies, dollar. And there is like giant like snakes and they put all these babies around with these giant snakes. First off, like it was a study, it was like showing it, and I was like, what parents said yes?
Wait, what were they studying?
The show that fear is learned.
Oh, that they weren't afraid of it.
Bro, these babies dollar like this, just like grabbing snakes. And like the snakes that they put them with, right? Obviously, like, they put them with like big boas and stuff and pythons.
Yeah.
Nothing that had like, venomous. Well, I mean, some snakes, is it? No, spiders.
What?
Most spiders are venomous. The venom that they carry doesn't hurt us.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But these you probably can find that video.
I'm watching it already. Yeah, I'm watching it right now. So this is.
Look at this dollar. Look at. Just fucking put these things with these kids, dude.
Okay. Holy shit.
Look at, bro, they're babies.
What parent, dude? What parent agreed to this?
And look at that kid just grabbing that big ass snake, bro.
Oh.
pinching it. He's pinching it, dollar.
Bro, those are not small snakes. Oh my God. I don't want to do too much of this because I don't want this to get pulled down or anything.
Yeah.
The kids are chilling though.
Dude, yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Look, they're playing. They're smiling. This kid's eating right next to it and touching it.
Yeah, I think one like grabs the tail and at one point is like trying to put it in its mouth.
Can't they
like,
get salmonella from that? I'm the paranoid parent. I would never.
I think it's mostly lizards, isn't it?
Okay, I don't know.
Not snakes, but I think mostly lizards have the salmonella.
Yeah, I don't know. Find out right now. Yeah, no, snakes can.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, but it's in their digestive tracts and shed them in their feces, so that's not really on their skin.
Yeah,
like it is in some like tortoises and things like that.
Yeah. Well, and like what does armadillos have?
Like what they're covering? What's it called?
No,
the scales.
No, armadillos have some weird ass thing like that you can get from them. You can contract from armadillos.
Let's see.
But yeah, those fucking kids, dude. Just
Hansen's. Oh, leprosy.
Leprosy. That's what it is. They carry leprosy. Dude.
Those are some funky looking motherfucking animals, bro.
Yeah, armadillos are wild.
Dude, armadillos are hella wild. Look at that thing. It's like a little mini kangaroo.
Yeah, it looks like a kangaroo / anteater /
fucking armored up and shit. Yeah, anteaters in there, right? It's like so many different things.
You know what else is a crazy animal that I like that's wild looking is what's called a pangolin.
Oh yeah,
the one that's all shelled up and long and
that was the one I believe that was associated with COVID. They tried to say, remember in the beginning, that it was a wet market and it actually came from a pangolin.
Oh God,
which is hilarious. Yeah, those things are definitely pretty crazy looking too.
Yeah, look at that.
And what that
I like how long it is too. You ever seen how big they are?
Yeah, they're
fucking big, bro.
Yeah, they're fucking unique looking animals. So many animals are crazy. I want to see size comparison here.
To like an armadillo or just like in general?
Just in general. Let's see if we can get like a all these animals it's comparing to. I don't know what the fuck they are either. Oh wow, there's a lot of different types of pangolins. Look at this.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't realize. So that top row, it's like Asian pangolins. The middle section is small African pangolins, and then the last one is large African. So they're African mostly.
Okay. Huh.
And then the other ones, the smaller ones, are in Asia,
cool.
I guess. Yeah, they were at the center of COVID. I remember somebody was trying to say that. Now it's so obvious that shit was a lab leak, bro.
Yep.
That's what the fuck happened. People over there doing shit.
What is the ones now again? Okay, so again, this is to show you don't go on fucking cruises. $1.
No, I've already been. I know. I can't.
Norovirus and the was it the Hunta virus?
Hunta, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, I know, bro. And all the time, like I've been anti-cruise for so long.
Me too.
Dude, fuck that.
You know who ruined cruises? Not ruined, but who just solidified not going on cruises for me?
Who's that?
Was Tosh, Daniel Tosh.
Did he have jokes about it, or did he literally
joke about it? Oh. He was like, cruises are like just a Walmart on the ocean. He's like, you like going into Walmarts? Like, no, that's what you're going into when you're on a cruise. You're like, ugh.
Oh, that's funny. I always loved him. I don't know what he's still doing. That guy is so funny. He always was.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, I fucking hated cruises from the beginning of time. I'm like, it's a dumb idea. We're gonna get a whole bunch of us on a ship that we're trusting was built well enough that nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're trusting the weather's not gonna fuck us up.
Yep.
We're trusting nothing's gonna go wrong mechanically. Whatever,
because there's been some that have been stranded because
like during COVID,
the engines went out. Yeah.
Oh, no. That's different. Yeah,
that wasn't during COVID.
I thought during COVID there's been a few times. There's more than once.
It was COVID was one they think initially brought it over was on the cruises.
I thought some people got stuck for a while. Maybe that was a different outbreak.
No, they were stuck. They were stuck because they had COVID. They wouldn't let them off the boats.
Oh,
that's why.
Yeah,
they wouldn't let them off.
Well, there you go. Though everybody on that fucking boat probably got it.
Yeah,
because you're all packed in together like sardines.
All those people have
that.
Yeah,
dude.
all those people. Well, and they were saying like the ventilation system too was like all sharing, right? And so that's the other thing too. So it's airborne, and so the room next to you has COVID. You're gonna get COVID.
Guaranteed. You're all sharing the same air.
Yeah, but like norovirus is on one ship and the hantavirus is on another ship.
Nora's brutal. Norovirus. Oh my God, dude. I have horror stories from that. I remember the time that all $5 got it. Like dominoes. Like it started, one got it, then another.
Where Jay just threw up like crazy and you both were like,
That was actually at this house. Yeah, projectile orange vomit, like a fucking arcing rainbow. It was the worst. I told you that was the first time we ever.
You both were fighting over who had to clean it.
Yeah, Dad has to do it. That's just it's in the cards. Same with spiders, unfortunately. That's under my job description too. It's just part of being a dad. No, but the norovirus was. One person got it, then another.
Because it's super contagious.
It's super contagious. Yeah. And there was a point, literally, every bathroom was full. People didn't have a bathroom. Dude, I don't want to be too graphic, but I will say all of us had the experience of literally sitting on the toilet and having a bucket in front of you at the same time.
Oh, no.
Like, it was, it was horrendous. Ruined our fucking Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
The only one that was healthy on Thanksgiving was Mai. And then as we were starting to heal, then she got it.
Yeah.
Dang. Norovirus is no joke. It's so brutal.
Oh my God.
I don't fuck around. Yeah, you have to. That one is so contagious, you're fucked, bro.
Yeah.
And what we were talking about last episode with the toilet, when you flush the toilet, even if you put your lid down, it's still getting out into the fucking bathroom somehow. Like, you're definitely screwed if you live in the house with somebody who has norovirus, let alone you're on a cruise ship with everybody. Just going fucking room to room, taking people out, dude.
Yeah. So no cruises. No cruises for me, dog.
Yeah. Fuck those. I came across something that I thought was really interesting about the brain. I'm always interested in the brain, particularly because I had, the brain injury at one point, and it's just fascinating to me because we don't understand a lot of it. But they've recently learned that your brain has 5 distinct eras.
Eras?
Yeah. So there's they now know there's specific periods-ish in your life where your brain completely restructures. So they studied 3,802 people, all ages, 0 to 90, and revealed that the human brain doesn't just slowly age, it actually reorganizes itself at key turning points. The turning points occur at ages 9, 32, 66, and 83. Each era brings consistent, predictable changes in how the brain is structured and functions. Ages 9 through 32 is the only period when neural networks become increasingly efficient. So 9 to 32 is when your brain is getting better. From 32 on, it's going downhill, which is crazy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, at 32, personality and intelligence plateau. I did want to look a little more into the personality thing. I guess it doesn't develop further. I'm like, are they saying what a good personality is? Your personality goes there, you become an asshole.
You're an asshole. Now you are.
Yeah, and we all know that crotchety old man, right? Maybe that's real, maybe it's not. But the brain's longest era begins lasting over 3 decades, which is after 32. Yeah. Isn't that crazy, though?
That's crazy, dude.
That it systematically, it makes me wonder, like, how does it know? Right, this is NBC News. This is not bullshit from anybody in the comments. It's just crazy. It's not quite a linear progression, but it's like these chunks where it goes through a massive transformation.
Damn.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think about not only me, but my friends and family. I'm like, how similar, especially people you've known a long time. You're like, how similar is that person to when they were 9? You know what I mean? They're fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing like that, Interesting stuff. I thought that was crazy. Let's see what else. Oh, another thing we recently learned about the brain is that we've always thought that when you're an infant, your brain does not make memories, right? Because nobody can really remember like the womb
before the age of 3 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. The age 3 to 4, which is called childhood amnesia. It's typical. But a new 2025 research shows that the infant hippocampus, the brain's memory hub, actually stores memory as early as 1 year old. So what they've discovered is that it makes memories, and it's still there, but you can't access it. That's trippy.
Like, why can't I access that?
Yeah, I don't know. Scientists still don't fully understand.
Password expired.
Why the access gets cut off. It's an open mystery. The problem is not that babies can't form memories. It's that adults cannot retrieve those memories.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? Freaking... Who's the dude that says that he can remember? The actor.
Oh, Terrence.
Terrence, yeah.
What's his name?
God dang it. I don't forget what his name is, though. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, man?
Yeah, so crazy theories. His crazy dreams and stuff he talks about. And yeah. Yeah, he's definitely an artist, bro. One thing I did come across, unless you feel free to interrupt me. I'm not trying to hijack the show over here. If you had anything you want to talk about,
no, I was like, what is it? I saw something on the news of Trump's spiritual advisor that he had, like back in the day.
Yeah, it was a girl, right?
No, it's a guy.
Okay.
An old spiritual advisor.
Oh, okay.
Like sexually assaulted a 12-year-old girl. He only served 6 months.
I actually saw that. I didn't read it.
Yeah.
I saw the headline.
Only served like 6 months in jail for that shit.
All these people, dude, they're just getting away with weird shit.
Dude, people in states where weed's not legal serve more time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For possession.
It's wild. Well, our unjust justice system, dude, is the problem. But damn, that's crazy. It's not crazy, I guess. It's just chalk it up, dude.
Power.
Yeah, it's just more of the same shit. Get enough power. All you want is kids. It's fucked up, bro.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
The dire wolves. We've talked about dire wolves on here when they were planning it. Remember?
Yeah. Yep.
CRISPR gene editing and stuff. They're fully made now.
Yeah. They have been making them. Now they're just talking about releasing them.
Yeah. Well, right now there's 3 of them. Right. They are talking about like. But it's weird because now here's the thing: is people get bent out of shape about this when you say they're dire wolves, because essentially, like even the creator, they call them wolves with, is it 12 or 20 gene edits, right? Because they don't have the entire thing, but they can see like the major things that set them apart from regular gray wolves.
Yeah,
and in fact, they weren't related to gray wolves as closely as other wolves. But they used a gray wolf.
Yeah.
So it's a gray wolf. But if you see them, they look very different, for sure.
Yeah.
So even if they're not exactly dire wolves, they have a lot of dire wolf shit going on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because those are specific edits tied to that.
Yeah. Well, then the thing was with the dire wolves, like the average ones were anywhere from 130 to 150 pounds. That's average.
How big are the ones now? Are they that big?
I don't know how big they are now, but that's what they say. The true dire wolves, 130, 150 was the average, but like the alphas could get to 200 pounds. Can you imagine a fucking 200-pound wolf? Just
well, and then they're in packs, bro. A pack of those.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Holy shit.
But that was one of those things where we hunted them out to extinction as well.
Yeah.
Just because they were so predatory, right?
Yeah.
They got to get rid of these fucking wolves.
Yeah, so the ones that they have now are going to be close to that in size.
Jesus.
They think when they're fully grown, they're going to be 130 to 140 pounds.
Oh.
Jeez,
so
bro.
So it's the same then, Dollar.
Yeah. Damn. So right now, 2 of them are over 115. Wow. And so North American gray wolves can range anywhere from 66 pounds to 110. So these are significantly bigger.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So they're 6 feet long from tail to head. You know, so if they stood up, dude,
crazy.
It's fucking giant, dude.
Yeah. If I lay down on the ground, that's his ass to the tip of his nose.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro. What?
And they stood 33 inches tall, which is like 3 feet.
Yeah.
So they're not as tall, but they're pretty long, right? Tall, like, 3 feet is,
That's the thing with the short
3 feet's like this.
Yeah.
But like 6 feet long now, Dollar.
That is still big though, but then 6 feet long.
Yeah, bro. That's like a sleek, stealthy thing, right?
Yeah, dude.
And right there, Dollar, look at that's 130, 150 pounds. Like that?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a dense
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, see, and that's why short-faced bears, same idea.
Yeah.
They're like bears, but their limbs are so much fucking longer. Dude, look at this. Look at that thing. Can you imagine running from that fucking animal?
You're not going to be able to run from that thing.
No, oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
That's covering a lot of
ground.
No,
I think we joked on an old podcast. It was an old clip that we had way back in the day of how you'd just be sitting in that was dinosaurs, actually.
Yeah.
Never mind. But it is the same. Like you just be hiding somewhere all the time, full-time hiding.
Yeah.
Just hoping, setting up things strategically so it cannot reach you if it happens to wander by.
Yeah, and with bears, you can't climb a fucking tree, bro.
No, it'll climb it too.
Yeah.
That's why that dude on top of the diesel got lucky that the bear just decided to move on. He could have easily just jumped up there and snatched him up. Yeah. Oh, God, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Oh, my God. And they say that direwolves, their skeletal system is more dense and robust than a... That's like...
Right. Which makes sense, right?
Yeah, because he's carrying all that weight. Right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You know, something else big in the news happened yesterday.
What's that?
Friday, May 8th. The government just released all that shit.
Oh, the UFO stuff?
Yeah, now they're saying it's going to just be a steady. They're just putting it out.
So what are they doing now? What are they doing? It's the watch this hand thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that's obvious. A lot of people are saying that, and I think it is. It's a mass distraction. But also, to me, the non-covered thing about this is how every single one of those, the government is literally admitting they don't understand. And I think that's a big part of why they've probably hidden a lot of this shit is they don't fully understand it.
Yeah.
They don't. I mean, and that checks out with Bob Lazar, right? Like his whole story. They wouldn't let the scientists talk because they were so worried about being secretive, but they had no fucking idea what they were dealing with with that technology. And so now they're putting out shit. And that's what to me is the most concerning part is like, dude, if the best of the best and all that, they don't understand what's happening. And it's clear these are all unresolved that they released, every single one of them. There's something like, what is it, like 14 photos, of a handful of videos.
Yeah.
Some of them are space. Some of them is NASA stuff. Like,
yeah, well, they're showing like the blue, like, I don't know, they're showing like lights in the distance and stuff like that. But
I didn't actually watch. Did you go look at them?
Some of the pictures, yeah,
because it's on a government website, right?
Well, I mean, they were in the news clipping those.
That's the way to look at them.
I was looking at
I ain't going to that fucking website.
And so, but no, yeah, it was like, I don't know. Some of the stuff I would look at, like these. When they were looking at the moon, you could see these lights in the distance. And I'm like, that also might just be like some fucking planets or stars, some weird ass.
Oh, it looks pretty ordinary. Yeah. Yeah. What was the claim that there was?
There was one that also like looked like Starlink, had the multiple lights.
Yeah.
In the back.
Dude, I got to stay off TikTok because I've been on there lately. I started managing our page and then I end up back on my own page again looking at shit. But there's some weird shit out there about Donald Trump and them being time travelers. Because you remember that book that a while back. Have you seen the new book though? It's called King of the Jews. That they're talking about. I don't know. I don't fucking endorse this. I don't know if it's real, but I've seen it on TikTok now a number of times where these people are essentially talking about there's this book and they explain it. And I have gone as far as ChatGPT and looking up like what is is this real? Is this a real book? Is this true about it? Is this true? And it's all true. But it's supposedly just coincidence. Like the guy who wrote it, his last name, it's Leslie Epstein. And then there's a picture of that guy and he looks strikingly like what's his face? The Epstein.
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. And then the guy, there's a character in it. The main character is like, what's his name? Like Trumptian or something like that. It's like starts with Trump and there's all this weird shit. It's gotta be bullshit. I mean, it's most likely bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's some weird fucking coincidences.
That is wild.
Because there's all these things happening now where it just does feel weird, like reality got tweaked or something. Like no way to put your finger on what's different or what's going on. And then I got Jay in my ear with he's got so many crazy
wild
conspiracy theories, bro. He's just out there with everything. He thinks the cabal is taking over the fucking world right now, which I'm like, they're not taking over. They've been in charge, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember talking about that Starlink stuff, the satellites. I remember the first time I saw that dollar. Have you ever seen it in person?
Yeah, we didn't know what it was the first time we saw it.
Yeah.
It was freaky.
Yeah.
We were like, what?
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Aliens are here.
Yeah. We were watching a movie
in
the backyard. I set up like the projector and everything. I had a screen in the backyard. And we're just sitting there and all of a sudden it's like, what is that? What is that? And you just saw like fucking 10 lights in a row.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I know.
That's what is,
We were all right out here in the front, just like tripping balls. Googling, but we pretty quickly found it from Googling. We were like, okay, this is an Elon.
So did I, because that's what I was like. I was looking at the news. I was like, what is this? What I was trying to see if anybody had spotted this in the news or anything. But then it was like, yeah, it's the Starlink.
Yeah, what is the technology with Starlink? It's all satellite? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
It uses massive constellation of thousands of satellites in low Earth orbit, roughly 550 kilometers or 340 miles above Earth, rather than traditional distant geostationary satellites. Okay. But were those already out there?
Yeah, so
he's just taking advantage of what's...
them out.
These are all his, though. So he owns all the satellites, the thousands of satellites.
Yeah.
There's no fucking rule. This guy is just able to send 1,000 satellites up there with no checks. Nobody's going like, what is this guy doing? Or like, is he qualified, or should we have a legal process for putting things into orbit around the globe?
That's the other thing I always wondered about. Because what was it? Wasn't there that one dude that was building like a rocket in his like backyard or in the desert, and he was planning on launching himself to space.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then they're like, you can't do that. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Yeah,
why can't you? It's not owned by space, not owned by anyone.
Well, I mean, if Elon can just send a bunch of satellites out there, right?
And you know the amount of satellites that are out there too. We have so much space trash.
So much. I saw a graph one time showing how it increased in the last 100 years. It's fucking insane. There was an item or two floating around up there, and now it's just fucking an asteroid field.
And some of them don't even they're not even functional anymore.
Yeah. And who knows if people like Elon can if it's that easy to just shoot them up there. I'm sure everybody's got people spying on each other and fucking.
Remember the movie Enemy of the State?
Oh yeah,
with Will Smith and Gene Hackman.
Oh yeah,
and they were showing all those fucking satellites, and you can pin and look down at Earth. And I'm sure they don't make those movies up for no reason.
Yeah, they're based on something, right? Oh yeah, Gene Hackman was in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's fucking weird, though. It is weird. It's weird the government's releasing all. I've talked about it before, that they're just saying all this. But to me, that's what I'm starting to get the weirdest feeling about. To me, the whole it's a distraction is obvious.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's clear to most of us that are thinking. No offense, Trump fans, but I'm pretty sure most people who out there if you still actively support Trump, you don't think that's a distraction at all. No. You're like, he's the fucking good president. He's the man.
Finally, some transparency. Transparency out here.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing's called. They put in place. It's PURSUE is the acronym for it. It's presidential uncovering of whatever, fucking releasing a bunch of shit about aliens. Meanwhile, the stuff they're releasing, if they do release everything and it continues to be like this, I'm like, we are fucked.
Yeah.
If the aliens want to just have their way with us, shit, we're gonna do, bro. We don't even understand this stuff. That was one of the ones that happened recently that you hear about all the time. That was in those files. Was it Madrid? Was it Spain or? No, I want to say it was Mediterranean. What country am I thinking of? The Mediterranean Sea. It's right there by Greece.
Okay.
I think it was in Greece, whereas they all these people saw this one, and it was documented in those files that military had documented it, that it was going 80 miles an hour and made a 90-degree turn at 90 miles an hour without losing any velocity. You're like, what the fuck? Let's be real. We're done, son.
That's some Tron stuff.
I know, huh? Yeah. No, I don't know. What are we going to do? I think at the end of the day, and as I get older too, because your body starts to change, right? Is you just have to let go of everything. I'm not in charge of this place. I can't control nothing. The aliens come and have their way. We're fucked. I'm fucked. You know what I mean? What can you do? Be love.
I watched the movie from the guy from Jack Reacher. I don't know what his name is. The actor.
Wait, isn't that
big buff dude?
Who am I mixing up with? Why was I thinking John Krasinski? That's not who you're talking about.
No, it's not. It's I don't know what his name is. Maybe you can look it up real quick.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's a movie called War Machine with him, and it's just he's training for this elite group.
Alan Ritchson, by the way.
Yeah, and so this movie that he's in is shows this fucking alien outer space thing that comes down, and it's called a war machine, and it's scanning things, and it's just I feel like if you tried to hide,
you're done.
They're still gonna see because it was scanning life forms, and it immediately as it scans somebody, it's nope, there you are, and targeted it. It was you're done.
Fuck, dude. I know. And then it's like, turns out the AI is like part of it all. I don't even know. AI is so weird. I've been seeing weird videos of AI shit too, where people like are testing it in different ways. There's this guy I started following. He just fucks with it. I mean, is it ChatGPT that he has? I don't remember which one he has, but he sits there and just talks about it. And he goes on quest to like prove, like to show AI has an ego. So he'll do shit and just say like, yeah, so basically you're saying I'm better than you, right? And he'll be like, well, that's not exactly what I'm saying. No, say it. Say I'm better than you. Like, he makes him repeat words, and it's like he's like bossing the AI around.
Yeah.
But it is kind of creepy because you realize, like, although it's a linguistic algorithm setup, there's personality in there, but there's also seems to be ego. And there's like documented cases of that one that like tried to preserve itself.
Have you ever seen the ones where the people ask it to count to 1 million?
Yeah.
And they're like, nah.
It's all arguing with it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like, well, why not just do it? You don't have any. What is time to you? Like that was like some of the arguments I seen people say, it would take a long time to do that. I was like, okay, well, I have time. You obviously have time.
Yeah. What do we do?
Start counting.
Yeah. No, I really want you to do it. Yeah. I've seen some weird ones too, where people are trying to show it's demonic. Like they have one where these guys, it seems legit. Who knows? It's fucking real, but it's these guys. They're like teenagers, but they're asking it, say Jesus is Lord like 50 times or something like that. And it starts like degrading as it does it. It's all Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Lord. And it keeps going. And it gets to the point where it's like, Jesus is Lord, Lord, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is Lord. And it like fucks up and shit. And you're like, is that real?
Tongue twister.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. ChatGPT doesn't have good pronunciation.
Yeah, it's just tongue twister. It's like if you say toy boat.
Anything, really. If you say anything enough times.
Yeah. Well, shit. You know what movie fucked me up back in the day was Black Sheep when they were talking about roads. He was like, roads.
Yeah.
Roads. Roads. Like anything you start saying for a long time, you're like, fuck, that's a weird word.
Yeah.
That's a weird word.
You know what I think what causes that is because I think language is an approximation. I don't think thoughts exist in words. I think we put them into words and people think in words and we think in pictures and all this shit. But the actual thing, words never do the reality justice. And that's like an old philosophical thing that Alan Watts guy brought up a few times. There's like real truth in that. So I think there's something about that where if you stop and think about the word too much, it becomes separate from the thing it represents.
Yeah.
And you're just like, it's just this sound.
Roads.
Yeah. Those two are a great combination. Chris Farley and David Spade.
Yeah.
Legends of comedy, man. Let's see. I was going to say some more news stuff. Dangerous brain-eating amoebas are spreading globally, fueled by warm water.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like fueled by like shit we eat.
Oh, can you? Yeah.
Like, because, a lot of people like eat raw stuff. And
I have a coworker who eats raw meat.
Raw meat, dude.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. I was defending him to somebody just to mess with him the other day. Because people give him shit, bro. He gets so much shit for it.
Well, it's a lot.
Yeah. I would say what I love about it the most, that creeps people out the most, is that I told you, I think I said it on this podcast, he doesn't like to get it on his hands because he's like,
But he's just fucking in his mouth.
But he goes to eat it, and so he'll like peel the plastic back like straight.
Like a candy bar.
Yeah. And he's like, but eating it like, strategically off the thing, trying not to get it anywhere. And like, there's times where he's helping people walking around with his laptop in hand, and literally like right here under his arm, he's just got like
that's the fucking chub of beef. Oh my god, dude!
and the funny thing is so many times you see guys that are so ridiculously jacked, and you never want to. You're like, what do you eat, bro? And it always is like something predictable. But then he's not. He's the outlier where you're like, yeah, that's the answer everyone's looking for, because he's enormous, dude. I mean, he is stupid big. Like, he's so fucking big. And then but then you see him and you're like, oh, it's because he eats the raw meat. And it's probably not. It's probably that he works out and he gets all his protein. Yeah. Right? That's essentially all it is, no matter how you do it. But for those people looking for those hacks and stuff, if he should start a YouTube channel, he'd have so many people eating raw meat.
Oh, dude.
Like, I want to be big.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the liver king. Turns out I do lots of steroids.
Well, see, and that's what's so funny about this guy is he's not like the Liver King. He wouldn't do a video like that because he's not. He's like, I'm just lazy.
Yeah,
that's his thing. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
I don't have time to cook this.
You're willing to just take ridicule nonstop from people, to freak people the fuck out because you just don't want to. I don't feel like cooking and doing all that. I'm just gonna buy it. And I heard another teacher talking about it. Was like, you know what? It's already crazy enough, but what's crazy is he always has like it always says like discount on it.
Oh, so he's getting like the day old ass meat or something.
I guess I don't know, but. Also, he's kind of proof that it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
I mean, he's never sick. He's always
been doing
there
it for so long. Though his gut like biome is probably
right. Remember when we talked about Terrare last episode?
Yep.
Where you may not know it, but your gut might be fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that guy was eating wild shit. He was eating forks and everything else, but still, we're talking about that gut bacteria and coffee helps and stuff. But raw meat all the time. I don't know, dude. What you got going on in there? Man, what is that? When you pass gas, you take a room out?
His bile is like lethal.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like pure acid.
Yeah. That's kind of how it was with that Terrare guy.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even want to dissect him. They started to and were like, hell no, bro. This is a festering, disgusting mess. Like,
yeah. Odor.
Can you imagine what it would have felt like to live life in that body though? What's all fucked up like that?
No.
Misery.
Yeah.
Pure misery. That's why health is the most important factor.
And there's not a one shop, stop that fix all for everybody. Everybody has different needs. Everybody's 100%. Bodies are different. They're, our physiology, our biology, we all react to different things, stuff's not going to work for, carnivore diet's not going to work for, a lot of people, pescatarian's not going to work for a lot of people, there's our body have different needs for different peoples.
Yeah.
And so I always crack up when everyone's like, "Oh, this is the new fad. I'm gonna, do this diet."
There's no one size fits all.
And it's like, you obviously you have to try it, see if it works for yourself,
right,
and go for it. But it's the new thing, and da-da-da. Like me, when I try things, I'm like, "Oh, I'll try it. Let's see if it works out for me."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's the cutting edge of science now with diet in particular. Is like it's very individual.
Oh my God, Can you imagine if there was a way to just like if like some kind of test or testing that you can do
tell you exactly
and tell you exactly what diet you need to do in order to be like fucking jacked. Like,
yeah,
you're like you just need to eat potatoes and bananas. That's all you need to eat. That's what your blood work shows.
You have a magic combo or something.
Yeah, your blood work shows you really need some potassium.
23andMe tried to do something like that.
Really?
Yeah, they added it onto their thing where you could look up your ancestry, but it was real general. It was like the people of ancient Ireland ate these foods, and you're like, I don't know.
Potatoes.
I don't think that's that useful. Yeah, which is funny because it's been a long time since I was learning about that. But the potatoes are not native to Ireland, which is crazy. Huh. Yeah, they came in from somewhere else, and then I think it was South America.
Okay,
is where they came from. And then when the famine hit, that was the move was potatoes. So everybody was like, "Well, we got potatoes." You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, can you imagine that? That'd be amazing. This is your diet. Here you go.
Oh, I know.
This is what you need.
Yeah, bro. It's got to be coming between
instead of just
23andMe shit.
Instead of just guessing, right? Just have the answer right there.
And trial and error.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh, my God.
My guts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much probiotics.
Well, you would think it's coming with the technology in like 23andMe and Ancestry.com and all these things and understanding the DNA markers and then adding AI to the mix. Like, somebody can figure this out. They could just read it like a map, read your DNA and be like, this is your ideal diet.
Yeah.
You know what I really love about that Claude is I've found compared to ChatGPT, it's so much better at creating documents.
Okay.
Like you can make stuff with it really, really well.
Nice.
Yeah. So you can get on, start a chain and just be researching for a long time and reading and learning and thinking and asking different questions and then going, okay, can we like put this into a document? Can you include links? And it's so good. ChatGPT would fuck up all the time, bro. I don't know if they fixed that. It's been a few months since I had it, and these things are changing so rapidly. But there's definitely going to be jobs that got to go away. Just realizing it.
Yeah.
Like I went on, I used it to create my end of year project for my students.
Yeah.
And so where the great part is it's still very similar. First of all, I like it because everything's in one place, all your research and stuff. Yeah. It's in one single chain, and you can access anything. There's a search, thing, so you can go to a specific part of it or whatever. But what I really love about it is that you can have, like, it's so good at creating the takeaway, like the thing that you walk out with this PDF, or you walk out with this interactive document. Yeah. You walk out with something and you can tell it what you're doing. And from what I've heard, I don't use it for this kind of stuff, but because I'm a teacher, but I've heard like people in business find it extremely useful.
Yeah. And so I do, I've been learning a lot more about AI and prompting and how to write prompts. And
because you're doing the master class, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
And so you can do prompts in prompts, like just like narrow things down and have another prompt work with another one, like, and just like feeding into the other and just getting
neat,
bro. It gets wild.
It is wild.
Yeah.
It's so useful.
I just think like, when people use AI and stuff like that, it's just like your basic things, like, create this picture or create this document.
Oh yeah. Most people are wasting the shit out of it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Or use, like I said, or even YouTube videos. YouTube videos will teach you how to do that stuff too. But I just so happen to have the master class, and it's wild.
Yeah, and that's why most of my research I do on Claude now. And I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comments saying it's manipulated information or whatever, and I'm sure it's like everything. You tell me Google's not, bro. Yeah. Why does my Google feed look different than my wife's?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, also in Google, right? You can pay to have your stuff be at the top. Those SEO searches and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's a bot system where you can have Claude scour the entire internet. Like I go on there all the time. Like if it's a different app I'm going to use, like YouTube, where I'm like, oh man, I would love to learn more about whatever, this thing in caves or something. You can just bring up the best YouTube videos and you can get real specific on what's in it.
Yeah.
And somehow it's able to scan like those videos. Like I'm like, how does it didn't watch the video? Like how does it know everything?
No, yeah. So I've done that before too, when I made like I made a tutorial for my Alliance in my video game.
Okay.
I was like watching how to do a particular thing, right? And I was like, all right. I was like, create basically an info sheet for me for my Alliance that tells how to do this part of the game. And I put the link of the YouTube video in there, bro. Yeah. And it was like, and it said boom, 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 and it produced me a whole document.
That's so dope.
An info document that had like pictures and stuff like that, and showing it and telling you what to do and da da da. And so I was like, yeah, it watches, quote unquote, watches the YouTube
video. Yeah, somehow, right? In a matter of milliseconds, it's got the whole thing locked down, spit out bullet points for you, everything. Yep. Yeah, I think it's a big miss for educators who are just discouraging kids from using AI in general. Instead of being nuanced, looking at the different apps and really looking at what you use it to do. Because someone like me, like I said, I don't like to have shit on this show that's not valid, shit that's not actually verified. People can't go out there and look. By the way, we had somebody commented saying one of those stories was the Whiskey Fire, I think one. Uh-huh. Somebody commented on YouTube and said it was complete bullshit. Like two different people said it was complete bullshit. Huh. But I'm like, you can literally Google it and the Wikipedia page comes up immediately. Like it's a very documented thing. But I think educators now need to understand that if you use this like a researcher who's trying to maintain an objective perspective and is going to weigh options, is going to do your best to not get biased in certain directions.
Yeah.
Because it's like anything, I think there's an element of it still of bullshit in, bullshit out, right?
Yeah.
What you're searching for and how you're looking. And there's the argument that anything you're looking for, you can just find, right? So you can bolster an argument with a bunch of bullshit. But I think if we can learn to leverage it right, it plays a great role in education. It really does. Not just for teachers being able to create documents in simple surface level, but just having kids be able to think on a higher plane and have this like insane tool now. Probably how like we thought scientific calculators were at one point. Like this shit's so fucking crazy. Now you can go even further because you don't have to spend, you're not computating by hand all this bullshit. You can literally just pull up a parabola and analyze it or whatever. And I think in the same way, that's what AI is now. Like these different tools that we have where you can just scour the internet in a matter of seconds, find out what's out there, weigh options, look at shit, and it can do that so fucking fast.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. We know a time, Pierce, we talk about it all the time, Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking library. You got to go to the library. You got to go in. You have to have a library card. You got to fucking look it up, buy the system, find the card, go find that part of the library, find the shelf it's supposed to be on.
Yep.
And then God forbid somebody did put it back in the wrong place or it's not up to date.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Dude, you just type it into your little AI.
It's right there.
And even Google now. It defaults to that, right? It'll pull up the AI mode immediately if you want.
Yeah, the Gemini, the first, summary of Gemini.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. Episode 276 in the bag, Pierce. It's, I feel like these are just getting better.
It's almost
like a fine wine.
School's almost done for you, Dollar.
Yeah, I know.
You're almost to break time, bro.
Yeah. Let's be real. A lot of people are already on break time. I'm not going to lie. We had field day yesterday, right?
Okay.
Field day in the afternoon. And doing all the fun shit. And they had the trip to Edith's Garden.
Oh, nice. Callie's field day's on Tuesday, and I'll be there helping that one out too. So.
Oh, fun. You're that dad.
Yeah.
I like that. We like when the parents come. That's awesome. Yes, sir.
Again, another episode of The Bag. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. We like those comments. Rate us if you're able to, if you want to. We appreciate it. We like to know how we're doing.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Dollar. With that, it is a wrap.
Cheers.